Amiibo Nintendo could make to steal my money. Sheriff from the 1979 game with the same name, Sheriff. I don't know why, but there's something really appealing about this guy being so old, and I would just love to have him as an amiibo. And as it mentioned earlier, I love old things, so I think we should have already had an arcade Donkey Kong, 8-bit Mario, and Donkey Kong by now, I feel like. Now here's one that I'm a little puzzled why Nintendo actually hasn't made an amiibo for her yet. Pauline. She's becoming part of the main Mario cast now with a lot of fan support. So also that Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo does not count as a Pauline amiibo. I'm actually confused why Nintendo hasn't made an official Pauline amiibo yet. Now this one is never going to happen, but Fireball and Fire from the original Donkey Kong arcade. The two enemies that'll try and get you, like the one in the first level and the one in the last level. I don't know about the other two levels. I've obviously played the game. I didn't play level 2 though because they didn't have that on Switch Online. Anyway, but this is not going to happen. But seeing as I put Pauline up there earlier and Mario and Donkey Kong both already have an amiibo, these two could. I don't even care if they share one amiibo, like at one base, like what the Pikmin do. But like, I would buy this amiibo. No one else would probably, but I would. I would buy this amiibo for $100. I don't know why. There's just something appealing about these two little fellas. Now, 8-bit Luigi. We have two 8-bit Marios already, plus the one that I wanted earlier, and the 8-bit Donkey Kong I wanted earlier. I'm also a little surprised, similar with the Pauline amiibo, that they haven't released an 8-bit Luigi amiibo yet. Like, that had me taken back. Because, like, they have an 8-bit Mario, they have an 8-bit Link. What would go best with the 8-bit Mario? An 8-bit Luigi. Now, Birdo. Similar to Pauline, she has also become part of the main Mario cast in recent years. Also, she was just recently in the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which might not have been the best movie, but I don't care what anyone else says. That movie was great in my opinion. Like, Mr. Game & Watch, spoiler, was in it. Oh my gosh, Mr. Game & Watch is my goat. I want a Mario series Mr. Game & Watch amiibo, but he's not from the Mario series originally, so no. But anyways, we're not here to talk about Mr. Game & Watch. We're here to talk about Birdo, apparently. Yeah, Birdo probably does deserve an amiibo. It's kind of wild that she doesn't have one yet. I would think that Nintendo would push for a Birdo amiibo. For some reason in my mind, I think that. Now, Fire Mario. I don't know why Nintendo hasn't made this guy an amiibo yet, because from what I can tell, they sure do love making Mario amiibo alts. Like, how many is there? Like, 452? Just kidding, but there's sure is a lot of Mario amiibo, including those cards. And speaking of Mario alts, this is an alt of the previous Fire Flower Mario. I understand that there is a gold Mario amiibo, but Nintendo, you just want more money, don't you? Just make it. Make it, Nintendo. Make it. And in case you couldn't tell from my, last 100 previous things I want, I am a really big Mario fan, not really any other series. I do get into them occasionally, but I'm mainly a Mario fan. And Mario 3 is, like, the best 2D Mario game there is. Like, we have Cat Mario, but not a Raccoon Mario. Now, Mario riding Yoshi amiibo. We have a freaking Prince Florian and whatever those things are amiibo. And we also have a Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo, why don't we have a Mario and Yoshi amiibo together? Because in my opinion, because this image is ripped straight from Super Mario World. My opinion, Super Mario World is better than Mario 3, and this should be an amiibo. And dang, what is it with me wanting different variants of Mario amiibos? Because I feel like all of these should be amiibos, and they're not for some reason. And I don't know that. Why do I want so many different versions of Mario? I'm starting to question how I think. But anyways, I'm surprised that they didn't make a Mario 64 amiibo at the release of Super Mario Odyssey, because this version of Mario was a costume in that game, and Mario Odyssey, I felt like, just built on Mario 64. Like, I feel like Mario Odyssey is what Nintendo would have wanted to make if they had the technology back whenever Mario 64 was released. So I'm a little surprised that this also isn't an amiibo, but well, I'm also surprised that the 452 other Mario things are not amiibo. Now, to save storage on this video, because I only have 2 gigabytes left of storage on my iPad, the Koopalings will be the last amiibo that I will want to talk about in this video. There will probably be like 400 parts to this video, because I want more amiibo. Anyways, so they were all in Smash as alternate costumes for Bowser Jr. And Bowser Jr. alone should have a Mario series amiibo, but we'll talk about that in a different episode. But these guys, I'm not saying they should have a Smash amiibo, because they're kind of just costumes. But I feel like each of them should maybe have a shared amiibo, like all of them on the same amiibo, or they could have different amiibos. It could swing either way. I don't really care, but I feel like that they should also be in amiibo form. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.